If you think unrequited love songs are just sonic pools of sadness, think again. In fact, a good chunk of them can be uplifting, thought-provoking, and even empowering. Contrary to popular belief, these tunes don't have to be your go-to for wallowing in self-pity. They can offer solace, yes, but they can also provide a kind of clarity that helps you grow emotionally. While we often associate unrequited love songs with the pain of not having our feelings returned, the genre is far more nuanced than that. Some songs explore the idea of love from a distance, examining the very human urge to admire someone even when it's not reciprocated. Others dive into the complexities of human interaction, dissecting why things don't work out and what can be learned from that. Of course, the artistry behind these compositions shouldn't be discounted. Musicians use melody, rhythm, and instrumentation to evoke specific emotions, from the raw ache of loss to the effervescent joy of finding self-love amidst the chaos. A well-crafted song can be a balm for your soul, a friend that speaks your mind when you can't find the words. So, why should you look beyond the tear-inducing tracks? It's not just about emotional balance, it's also about opening yourself up to a broader range of experiences. After all, your playlist is a reflection of your inner world. Wouldn't you want it to be as diverse and interesting as you are? Don't get me wrong. There's absolutely a time and place for melancholic music, but don't pigeonhole unrequited love songs as one-trick ponies. Let them be your therapist, your confidant, and your guide to self-discovery. You'll be amazed at how much a simple song can teach you. In the following sections, we'll dive into the specifics of why unrequited love songs deserve a multifaceted approach. From the cultural contexts that shape these songs to the science behind their emotional impact, prepare for a musical journey that's more enlightening than you ever thought possible. The healing power of lyrics, how words can make a difference. Songs are stories, little narratives crafted to provoke thought, emotion, and often, action. The lyrics of unrequited love songs particularly serve as a kind of catharsis for many people. You can find yourself in them, live through them, and often come out the other side with a better understanding of your own emotions. That's the healing power of words for you. Psychotherapist Linda Esposito notes, the act of identifying with the lyrics in a song can act as a catalyst for emotional release. It's a form of non-traditional therapy that's accessible to everyone. And science backs this up. Research conducted at McGill University found that listening to music activates the same brain regions as other pleasurable experiences, releasing dopamine and creating feelings of comfort. What's more, songs about unrequited love often tap into universal themes: loneliness, yearning, heartbreak, and acceptance. These lyrics, paired with evocative melodies, can help process complex emotions. It's like having a heart-to-heart with your best friend, except it's your earbuds delivering the wisdom. However, it's crucial to recognize when to take a step back. Too much immersion in sad lyrics can exacerbate negative feelings. Moderation is key. Mix in some upbeat or neutral songs in your playlist to provide a well-rounded emotional experience. But let's not gloss over the real artistry involved in penning these poetic expressions. Songwriters often spend a considerable amount of time crafting each line to resonate deeply with their audience. Whether it's Taylor Swift's narrative storytelling or Adele's soulful vocal delivery, the magic is in the details, creating a space where you feel seen and understood. Lyrics have the incredible power to heal, educate, and inspire. When you listen to unrequited love songs, you're not just indulging in melodrama. You're participating in a timeless ritual that connects humanity through shared experiences and feelings. Cultural context. Why unrequited love is a universal theme. Have you ever stopped to think about why the theme of unrequited love is so pervasive in music, spanning cultures, languages, and eras? Whether it's a Shakespearean sonnet or a K-pop anthem, the human drama of love not returned has been a constant muse for artists. The reason is both simple and complicated. Unrequited love is a universal human experience. It's a global sentiment, which explains its widespread musical exploration. Consider the vast array of cultural traditions that revolve around love. From the flamenco ballads of Spain to the poetic ghazals of the Middle East, unrequited love songs have carved a niche for themselves in diverse musical landscapes. It's not just a Western thing, it's a human thing. Even in cultures where arranged marriages are the norm, you'll find poignant ballads about unspoken love and heartbreak. Given its ubiquity, it's not surprising that research on this subject abounds. Dr. Helen Fisher, a renowned anthropologist, suggests that the pain of unrequited love serves an evolutionary purpose. It's a catalyst for change, urging you to either fight for the object of your affection or move on to greener pastures. In essence, the experience and the songs that depict it are vital tools for our emotional development. It's fascinating how different cultures interpret and express this common theme. For instance, traditional Japanese love songs, known as enka, often focus on the subtleties of emotional nuance, whereas American blues gets right to the point with raw, straightforward lyrics. These differences tell us a lot about societal attitudes toward love and emotion. As a listener, this diversity offers an expansive playground. Delving into how various cultures approach unrequited love songs can provide a new lens through which to understand your own feelings. You're not just mending your heart, you're also broadening your emotional and cultural IQ. So, the next time you find yourself engrossed in a song about a love that was never returned, remember, you're part of a vast, interconnected web of human emotion. Your feelings are valid, universal, and have been sung about in every corner of the earth. That's a comforting thought, isn't it? 5 iconic unrequited love songs you must listen to. Now that we've looked at the depth and breadth of unrequited love songs, let's zero in on some iconic tracks that stand the test of time. Remember our tantalizing title? Here are the 5 must-hear songs that may surprise you in their take on love that's not reciprocated. 1. I Can't Make You Love Me, by Bonnie Raitt. This classic 90s hit gets straight to the core of the unrequited love experience. The lyrics are hauntingly beautiful, and the melody lingers long after the song ends. It's the quintessential ballad for those who've loved but were not loved in return. 2. Someone Like You, by Adele. It's a modern classic that you've probably heard 1,000 times. But have you really listened? Adele masterfully captures the emotional complexities of seeing a former lover move on. 3. Lovefool, by the Cardigans. Shifting gears a bit, Lovefool offers a lighter, almost whimsical take on the subject. Its upbeat tempo belies the desperate plea in the lyrics, making it a perfect example of the genre's versatility. 4. Creep, by Radiohead. This song is a departure from traditional love songs, focusing on self-loathing in isolation as the singer pines for someone out of his league. It's dark, it's poignant, and it encapsulates the feeling of yearning perfectly. 5. Unbreak My Heart, by Toni Braxton. A 90s gem. This song addresses the aftermath of love and how it feels to be left behind. The soaring vocals and emotional delivery make it a staple in the unrequited love category. These 5 songs each offer a unique perspective on love that isn't reciprocated. Whether you're in the mood for something heartbreaking or uplifting, this list has got you covered. And the best part? You're likely to find a piece of your own story in each of these timeless tracks. The science behind why music affects our emotions. We've talked a lot about the emotional pull of unrequited love songs, but what's actually going on in our brains when we listen to them? It turns out, the effects of music on our emotions are well documented in scientific literature. Studies have shown that music can significantly impact our mood, stress levels, and even our behavior. Research conducted at the University of California, Berkeley, found that listening to sad music could induce feelings of nostalgia, peacefulness, and tenderness, as opposed to strictly causing sadness. The researchers suggested that sad music provides a complex emotional experience that goes beyond mere unhappiness. It's also interesting to note how music interacts with our brain's reward system. A study published in the journal, Nature Neuroscience, found that the anticipation and experience of listening to pleasurable music activated the release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This could explain why we often find comfort in music, even if the song's subject matter is painful or sad. Another intriguing angle is the concept of musical frisson, which is a French term describing the chills or goosebumps you get when listening to music. A study from Harvard University showed that experiencing frisson might be linked to higher levels of emotional openness, which could explain why some people are more affected by music than others. These scientific insights reinforce what we intuitively know. Music has a profound influence on our emotional well-being. So, when you're diving into your favorite unrequited love songs, know that you're engaging in a form of self-care that's backed by science. Understanding the science behind music and emotion can also make you a more discerning listener. You'll be better equipped to curate playlists that serve your emotional needs, rather than randomly shuffling through tracks and hoping for the best. Final thoughts. What makes a song timeless? So, what makes certain unrequited love songs stand the test of time, transcending generations and cultures? While trends in music change, the essence of what makes a song truly great remains constant. It's a combination of authenticity, emotional resonance, and musical craftsmanship. A timeless song about unrequited love taps into the core human experience. It becomes more than just a song. It becomes a communal touchstone of sorts, offering solace and understanding to anyone who listens. It's not merely the catchy hook or the mellifluous vocals. It's the raw emotional power conveyed through every note and lyric. Such songs capture the zeitgeist of a particular emotional experience, and that's why they continue to resonate. From classics like Elvis Presley's "Can't Help Falling in Love" to modern anthems like Adele's "Someone Like You," the timeless quality of these unrequited love songs lies in their universality. They speak to a part of us that is both incredibly personal and profoundly collective. As listeners, we imbue these songs with our own stories, and they, in turn, become a part of our emotional landscape. And so, they endure. Because, isn't that what all great art strives for? To touch the untouchable, to articulate the ineffable, and in doing so, to connect us all a little more closely to the human experience.